Hello boys and girls. Today we're going to be using Play-Doh. Now if you don't have any Play-Doh, you can use anything that is soft. You can use clay. You can make it with flour and water and salt. You can even go in your backyard and mix a little water into some dirt or sand and create something that you can work with that way. But we're going to be using some Play-Doh or any kind of dough that you have. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to add texture to it. And it's really nice because it's already a nice soft texture. And you can morph it and change it by pressing it in your hand. And it'll keep the indentions that you create inside of it. And that'll create that texture. So you're going to need some different objects that you find around your home or around your area. And I have a marker cap here. I have some little popsicle sticks. I have these little blocks. You can use Legos. You can use little plastic toys. Whatever you find, you can use to create your texture today. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to squeeze it in my hand. I love the way that it feels. It feels nice and soft. I'm going to roll it around in my hand so it creates like a circle around my hand like that. I'm going to go a little faster. Roll, roll, roll. So it's a nice little ball or sphere. And then I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to press it down so that it makes a nice big circle on my paper. And I like to use a piece of paper so that it doesn't get all messy on the table. And then I pull it up and flip it over, and then I can press it down again. Press, press, press. And then I can take it, turn it over again, and press, press, press so that it's nice and flat. And it has a nice big area that I can work with so that I can add lots of different texture inside. So I'm going to take my marker cap and I'm going to, there's different shapes that I can create. There's a shape inside or it's just open. So I can think about either side. Maybe I want to use both. So I press that in. Oh! Now don't go too far because then it'll take away that clay or that Play-Doh. So we're trying to make texture. We're not trying to cut circles. So I'm just going to gently press, very gently press into that Play-Doh. And now I'm going to take my little block here, and this also has two different sides. It has like a little knob on top, or it has like a big circle in the middle. And I'm going to press that in. Oh, I like the way that looks. Let's see what the other side does. Ooh, so one side has a little area that sticks out. The other one goes in. So I can use my fingers and I can rub over and I can feel the different textures that it's creating. Either it's going in or it's coming out. I can do that a couple more times. And I can go over my other textures because that just adds more texture. And I can take my popsicle sticks and I can gently press those inside the Play-Doh. And that'll add more texture. I also have some beads that I can use to create even more texture. And I just take the bead and hold it gently with my fingers and gently press in and pull out that bead. So it creates little textures. here I have a little chip clip, opens and closes, and I can take that and I can press that in, or I can turn it over and press it on the other side. And it's just creating lots of different textures on the surface of the Play-Doh. And the way I know that it's creating textures is when I rub my fingers over on top of it, I can feel the different areas and what they feel like. So all these different objects or tools are creating lots and lots of different textures. I like the bead because it's got this nice little design that it's putting down, creating a different texture. I can even use maybe the popsicle sticks to draw into it. Maybe make some lines. And just kind of have fun with it and play around with it and see all the different textures that you can create. Maybe you just kind of pull the clay over by sliding the popsicle stick from one side to the other side. And that creates a different texture. It's a little rough and crumbly. Okay, so I want you to have fun and explore and use that Play-Doh and the different tools that you can find around your home or around your classroom, and use them to create texture inside the Play-Doh. All right, boys and girls, enjoy, be creative, and we'll see you next time.